This has been a Clear Springs Entertainment production. On this episode of Parx-e Trip Across America. For Chris Parke, America is a way of life for him. He loves to go back every chance he can get, to meet new people and to catch up with old friends. So for 5 weeks, he explored America again. And along the way, he interviewed some cool people and explored some cool new cities. From New Zealand to America, watch as he explores America and interviews some cool people. This is Parx-e Trip Across America.
So, how was the music been going since we last chatted?
It was in 2015, huh?
Yeah, it was that long ago.
Well, it's changed a lot. I've really found the power of video, online video content, and how much online video content can really, really change the game. I started making Facebook living and creating video content for all my live shows, even down to traveling with the band, rehearsals, to anything interesting in my life. I immediately started live streaming on Facebook in the summer of 2016 or 15, can't remember. Either summer of 2000, I can't remember, 16, let's just say. And so I started doing that, and then every time I would go live, I would just play at whatever gig I was playing, and there would be my little phone, and it would be live streaming. So what it allowed us to create is what we call Waldrup Worldwide, which is our worldwide family of people who support and love Karen Waldrup music. And we're all friends through that. People can unite through that. When they come to my shows, they stay together and they're in rooms together and travel together. And so we've really created a community that I didn't have before. And it's a really, really cool thing because it is about 420,000 people who are following the music and following the life and following the career and also having fun and connecting with each other. And I think that is all mainly because of the video content.
So how important to you, since you've been saying that, social media obviously it plays a big part in what you do then?
Oh yeah, social media is huge for what I do. Obviously there's press and there's getting your distribution and getting your music heard and all that, but social media for me is this awesome place where everyone gets to hang out together and be united. And by Facebook live streaming shows and everyone feeling like they're there, I do these things in my living room where I just sit with my guitar and I Facebook Live and communicate with people. They ask questions. I've done cyber signings, which is a super unique thing where I sign merch live on Facebook and people order globally. And that's just never been able to be done before. And so I'm excited to be on the forefront of that. I'm excited to have such a passion for video content. It's fun. Yesterday we were able to make two videos in one day. So it allows us to make the videos efficiently, affordably, and effectively. I mean, they're able to be they're able to be seen, they're able to be reached. And over the past year, I've gotten about 150 million online views, which is unbelievable.
So has that helped you gain your audiences and helped you gain traction with getting sales from your digital downloads and getting people to your gigs and all that kind of stuff?
Yes. So a lot of people in the marketplace will always talk about how social media may not necessarily transfer into actual ticket sales or into album sales. But for me, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, these sources actually are turning into tickets, because not only are the people coming to the show because they saw my video, but they see my video every single week on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. We do a free video. So because it hits every single week, it allows us to continue to build weekly, and then the fan just kind of continues to fall in love more and more with the music. And then in return, not only do they want to come to the show, but they also want to buy a VIP pass to get to know me, to take pictures, to hang out. And so not only is it transferring into actual gigs and ticket sales, but is actually also translating into streaming. And so our focus right now is really on streaming in the new year. It's 2018, is streaming, is how can we get this music streamed millions and billions of times across the world? Because we're no longer worried about building a regional fan base, we're worried about making a global fan base, because that's what you can do with streaming.
Do you think streaming, in your regards, do you think it's obviously going to be taking over digital downloads because people now, they're not going to buy music. Then said, why do I need to pay for it when I can just go to Spotify and just pay $10 a month and I can listen to all the music I want?
Do I think it will affect digital downloads?
Yes.
Absolutely. I actually have a really awesome example of how that actually happened in my life. I released a single, Warm in Your Sunshine, last September, and for 11 nights straight we went live on Facebook. The viewership was anywhere between 75,000 and 125,000 viewers per night. So we did 1 million views even just in the one live stream session. Well, during that entire 11 nights, I was encouraging people to download Warm in Your Sunshine. Well, we charted number 70, I think it was 74 on the Billboard charts. But we didn't chart number 1, we didn't chart number 2. People did not digitally download the song. Even though they were watching the live stream, even though they were part of it 11 nights straight, they were still streaming the song. So yes, I think you can't tell people how to consume music. You have to give them what's called a smart link. And a smart link gives them all the list of places they can click on. Rather than saying, download it on iTunes, now you say, listen to it. And here's a list of 8 places you can do that. And then they click on what they want. So I think we're no longer in the business of telling people how to consume music. We're in the business of making sure the music is out there and allowing people to consume it however they want.
Because that's what fascinates me most. Is like I still buy music online. I still buy CDs, but the problem I have is though when there's particular songs I want, the artists choose not to release it globally. Like if they got a record deal or they got a management deal, they may only release it like regionally or countrywide. But then if you're an independent artist, why not release it on all the major websites? Because I still like to buy a good high quality MP3, or how about a high quality FLAC if I can get it. I prefer not to have a basic crappy MP3 download. I want high quality, but I think it's changing because everyone was buying off iTunes and people still do, but now it's all about Spotify. It's all about being
right.
Streaming, all that kind of stuff.
I mean, I think it's true. I think I would go with you. Why would an independent artist not put their music on every single streaming source out there? Yes, you would. You would put your music on every single streaming source out there, because, like I said, we're not. And I wouldn't know this unless I had done what I did in September, which I think is really awesome to learn before my record drops, because it happened on my first single. So I learned, and my business and my team learned how to kind of do it a little bit differently. And that's how I came up with this approach of kind of create a menu for people. You know, it's the same song, but here's a menu of places you can consume it. You can buy the shirt at Macy's or Dillard's or Nordstrom Rack, or you don't really care whether they buy the shirt as long as they buy the shirt, or as long as they consume or wear the shirt, regardless of whether or not it was on clearance or not. So I think that's the best example.
So what is the new album going to be about?
My new record is called Justified. And it's a very special record to me. It's my life work, this record. It is really nostalgically new. It has horns on it, it has saxophone, trumpet.
Nice.
I'm from South Louisiana, so I mean, we went in there and we made that record sound like me, sound like the songs and the place and where I come from. South Louisiana is a place of hospitality and positivity and friends and friendship and celebration. So I wanted the record to be positive and feel good, to correlate with who I am as a person and as an artist. So it's called Justified. It's 9 songs that I wrote and 2 that I did not. The 2 that I did not, one of them is called I Hope You Dance, which is my first multi-million view viral video, which changed my life, so I put it on the record.
Cool.
And the second is Sometimes He Does, which was written by Lori McKenna. And the other 9 are just songs that I've written and over the years and played with the band, and some are new and the fans have never heard, and some they've been listening to for 2 years, like Cool Hat, that just finally made the record. So it's a really feel-good record, and yeah, it's called Justified.
So what do you hope people will get out of the album?
I hope that when people listen to the record, they enjoy their experience. They go through emotions of happiness or sadness, or I mean, the songs are definitely a roller coaster ride. You know, there's what goes on in this bar stays in this bar, which is a play on what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. So that's a song that's on there. And then there's Cool Hat, which is really silly about wearing a cool hat and being fun. And then there's Nobody's Running Away, which is like a Tina Turner rock and roll fun. So the song, I mean, the whole record is feel good. So I want when someone listens to the record for them to just feel good, to feel elated, to feel happy, to want to live their life that day in a happy place and be kind to people. I mean, that's what you want from music, is positivity.
So when's the album going to drop?
Well, we do not quite know because we are talking to some distribution channels. So we want to maybe wait and put our best foot forward. So today's quite an interesting day to ask me that question. But I would say spring is a fair, March, April, May, something like that.
Cool.
So probably more like April, May, so we have more time. We want to really put our best foot forward and create enough content to support that. Being an independent artist, you have to create content regularly and just do it the most that you can. And I really strongly believe in the power of video content.
Cool. So you're going to make any video clips for any of the clips for the songs in the video, or if you haven't done that already?
So we're going to do a Waldrup Wednesday. We do Waldrup Wednesday every week at 5 o'clock, and we're going to do a Waldrup Wednesday of every song on the record throughout 2018. They're not going to come back to back, but
cool.
We'll do those to support the record. Then we're going to make a music video of one of the songs for CMT. We're going like a professional music video. The Waldrup Wednesdays are very authentic. They're very. You have to watch them to understand. They're very authentic. They're very real. They're one take. A little movement, but just no editing, really. They're really honest videos, which seem to be working. And we'll make the music videos, and those will support, and then we're working on a couple of album ad videos to support. In other words, stories behind the songs, the style of the song, videos to support it, because I just believe that videos work for artists while we're sleeping. They're working, so.
Fantastic. I have one more question for you. This question is not related to music, but I'm going to be answering it because, well, it's a little thing I'm doing in my video series. Have you ever bought an as seen on TV product before?
Have I ever bought an as seen on TV product? It's because I saw it on TV?
Yes, like an infomercial product.
Oh, like I called in and bought it?
Yeah, something like that. Or if you, so for example, you saw on television, say like, those commercials, those long commercials, so like, say, the Slap Chop or a ShamWow, and you've gone shopping, you bought it, or you've called up a number and ordered it.
Well, I remember when I was a kid, my mom ordered that one that was like, set it and forget it.
Oh, yeah. I know the one, the wrong code.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I know the wrong code rotisserie roll.
What was it called?
I think it's the Showtime rotisserie.
The rotisserie roll. So we loved that. We would joke and say, set it and forget it.
Kinda like a knife sticking out of my back, warm and smooth like a shot of Jack. One beat shy of a heart attack, but I'll keep on running. Closing in on a long cold night, neath the glow of a neon light. This has been a Clear Springs Entertainment production. Thanks for watching.